Hello! Welcome to Dreadlocks Questions and Answers Part 17, where every week I answer questions that have been posed to me by you fine people out there in the internet land. A slightly different turn I'm taking this week. Normally I'd answer 5 questions that are from my list, the list compiled from questions left in the YouTube comments, but I am changing it a little bit. I'm only answering 4 YouTube questions and I'm adding 1 Facebook question. So each week I'm posting up a status. One person will have their question picked at random. First question from Hippie. Question: Hi Chris, I know some people actually sew their dreads with cotton thread to give them a more uniform, neater look. Personally, I don't think it's a good idea, but what is your thought on this? Thanks, Anna. I can't say that I've ever actually seen anyone do this. I have read about people doing this, but I've never seen a picture of anyone who has done it. I've heard of people using cotton to sort of hook around loose hair and pull it in the same way that you'd crochet hair, but never actually to sew into the body of the dread, if I'm reading this question correctly. I personally couldn't really see a reason for doing this unless you had sort of a messy dread and you wanted to sew to hold that hair down. I'm not sure it would really be helpful to the dreads. It would just hold hair against the body of the dread. It wouldn't really knot it. When you take the thread out, if you're going to take the thread out, it would just release that hair back again. But I suppose if someone wanted to make their hair have sort of coloured bits, you could sew that on. I don't know, it's up to the individual person. Personally, I wouldn't see the appeal, but I can't see much harm in it. Next question from UkDreads. Question: I live near a beach and I'm considering doing my first wash of my dreads in the sea, as I've heard the salt water will help the locking process. Do you think the salt water will help much in the very early stages? First off, you're called UkDreads. Does that mean that you live near a beach in the UK and you are planning on putting your head in the sea? I would not advise this because it is very cold. Now, while salt is good for dreads, it makes the hair sort of more coarse and more likely to knot. Personally, I would not recommend going in the sea in England because the benefits are not going to outweigh. Wash your hair in the warmth of your own home with a shower or, you know, in a bucket or whatever you're going to do. And you can either add some salt to the soak that you're going to wash your hair in, or if you're going to go in the shower, make yourself a sea salt spray and get your salt that way. Don't go and get a cold. Dougie, question: do you have any knowledge or tips about how to get dreads to grow faster? Dreadlocks are made of hair, so they grow as fast as your hair grows. So you're asking me how to get your hair to grow faster. Okay, so choose your chosen god or deity and, you know, pray for rapid hair growth, or go to your local apothecary and get some hair growth formula. No, but seriously, I would not have any useful advice with regards to getting your hair to grow significantly faster. A healthy diet is going to make your hair grow faster a little bit and stronger, but I don't think it's going to make much difference to you unless you're significantly lacking in certain nutrients from your diet and things. Yo Momma! Question: Hi, I'm planning on getting dreads very soon and people have been saying that you get attention from the public, so if you get dreads, how often is attention from passers-by to be expected, and is it more positive than negative or the other way around, and how bad is the negativity towards them? Thank you very much. I have no idea what attention you're going to get. From people walking down the street, it's going to depend what street you walk down. Different places are going to have different people that are going to respond differently to dreadlocks. I don't know how old you are. I got mine when I was still in high school, and then, you know, kids are far more likely to give you negatives towards your hair. When I was younger and still a teenager, then other teenagers would give me very interesting remarks and comments. The most common one, which I guess I can still get every now and again, is when people will serenade me with the lyrics of Bob Marley. That's a good one. But basically, in my experience, the comments have been more positive than negative, mainly because people, especially grown-up people, they just don't seem to be giving me negative comments. I mean, would you go up and give someone a negative comment if they were wearing an ugly hat? Maybe. An ugly coat? I don't know. Whereas positive comments, people will, you know, they will come and ask you about them and give you positive comments. But basically, you're going to have to wait and see. Here's my Facebook question that has been left as a reply to my status asking for questions this week. Dewey Tyler Gordon asks, how do you go about separating Congos? The nape of my neck has 3 that have started to lock at the base. I'd prefer it wasn't so, but it's locked. Too much to rip it apart. Rip if you can, pull and cut if possible, but if it's gone too far, then it might be just best to leave it, unless you want to risk cutting a dread up the middle and seeing how it goes. Those are my questions for this week. If you would like to leave me a question that will join the queue of questions to get answered in this way, please leave it in the comments section of this video and write question at the start. If you do not write question at the start, I will just reply to you with a text comment. You can join the Facebook group at www.facebook.com/lazydreads, and you can keep your eyes peeled for when I post my status asking for new questions, and you will then be in with a chance of getting me to answer your questions straight away. Follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/lazy_dreads, and as always you can find everything that I have done compiled on lazydreads.com, and you can find all the Q&A videos there and all my other videos. Thank you for watching, thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Farewell.